opportunities. How have you seen him kind of ramp up to this moment? Because Coach Dippre talked about how he didn't have a lot of opportunities in the first 3 games, but in this one, we said he had a kind of almost perfect start.
Yeah, definitely. He played great. I thought it was very much flawless. Now that we get the iPads on the sideline, you go through and it's like, damn, he's doing what he's doing. He's making the plays, which he's always been able to do, and he always has done. Obviously there's weeks where we scout teams and they do something totally different. Everyone wants to knock off the top dog, which is us. So, it's kind of just being prepared for the moment and your opportunity will come.
What was it like to be more involved in the passing game tonight?
Oh, it was awesome. I definitely felt like, I impacted the game more, which was awesome. So, we got the great win. So, I feel like I contributed more than I did when I sometimes don't get the ball. But, when it comes down to it, I love the game. So, whatever the coaches ask from me, I'm going to do it. So.
What was the message in the huddle after Georgia takes the late lead?
It's just like, we got one more round. We got to go out, punch someone in the face. And that's kind of what it is. It's a war out there. You're going to have blood on you. Just hope it's not yours. That's kind of the motto we're going for. Just attack.
What was your perspective of Ryan's touchdown?
Yeah, the kid is basically it's like a simulation watching him play. He is great. He can take. If he had problems, he could take my NIL money. I'll give it to him. He can have all mine. Not that that is a player right there. That is a player. I've never seen someone as good as him, especially this young. I can't imagine what he's going to do in a few years.
How about Coach Dippre talked about fighting to the end? Was this the ultimate fight to the end?
Yeah, it was definitely an ultimate fight to the end. Obviously, there's no false in telling that we didn't want it that way. We took a huge lead in the beginning of the game, so we wish we could just kept pounding. But when it comes down to it, we did go down. And when opportunity met preparation, we got there and we did what we had to do.
Do you think?
Why did that down there? Do you think is it just human nature to maybe?
Not human nature, but obviously you go in halftime. We were up 2 scores, I'm pretty sure, and they're going to say everything they could to get their team ready to come back. Where we're like, we got to keep doing what we're doing. It's hard to keep doing what you're doing when they're going to go at a different perspective. So they were doing a couple different things in the second half where we just it took a little longer for us to pick it up and wanted to do what we needed to do.
When you guys have 2 freshmen who show the resolve and really were 2 catalysts for the resolve you guys needed, what is that like?
It's awesome. It's just showing that it's tradition and it's going to keep going. These 2 freshmen, I'm sure you're talking about Ryan and Xavier. Both were number 2. Both had huge plays in the game. Xavier closing out on an interception. Ryan had a huge touchdown to take us back on the lead, and it just shows this is what we do. This is what we're going to do for years to come.
Describe the reaction in the locker room afterwards.
It was awesome. I was in some joy tears. I'm a pretty emotional man, so you see stuff like this, and you're blessed to be a part of something like this. You're blessed to be part of a program and games like this, because people all around the country, no matter what kind of coach, what kind of player they're dreaming of playing in this game, we were able to come out on top.
As an offensive player, what was your perspective of Georgia coming down the last drive?
Yeah, it is what it is. You see it. There were some big plays, and honestly, the drive they went where we scored, I didn't even see it. I went in the 10. I had a pee in a bag, but I was stressing. But I wasn't able to see it. I came back out, but I'm sure I will watch it.
Do you think this result sends any kind of message, any kind of statement? If so, what does it say?
Yeah, I definitely think it says, we're the top team in the country. This is the biggest game so far to happen this season. We came out on top, especially. The scoreboard doesn't say it all. You look, we went up 20. It was 28-0, 28-7, whatever it was. Against a very good team. Georgia is a very good team. I think we just went out there and did what we had to do and showed that we could do it.
Do you wish? Sorry, Jaylen talked about this team playing with match. Was that something, the whole underdog factor that played into your week at all?
I don't think anyone took it that we were an underdog. You get into that stuff. Who's an underdog? What people, sports, whatever, and it's kind of just we don't see it that way. We know what we have to do. We obviously are always going to think we're number 1 because that's what we truly think we are. So it's never an underdog factor. It's just proving the people wrong that thought we were underdog.
Texas is number 1 in one of the polls. Georgia gets to play them. You guys know them. Do you wish they were on the schedule?
Yeah, I definitely wish we could play them again, especially because they gave us a loss at home last year. We're huge on not letting anyone come in our house doing what they want to do, and we stuffed it down tonight. We showed they were ranked. Georgia's ranked whatever number 2. I don't even know, and we won. We took care of business at home. So last year sure is what it is. But we wish we could have another opportunity to make that right. Sorry, guys.
You show a lot of dominance at the beginning and resilience at the end. Where can this team go from here?
I mean, the sky's the limit, really. So it's kind of just getting back and having another great week of preparation. I thought this week we had a super good week, leading right into you come off a bye week. They also came off a bye week, so you get a couple extra bonus prep days. But every week we got to just keep getting what we have to do. Get your tough days practicing, get your mental days practicing, and keep it intact.
How physical was it out there? A lot of guys took some knocks.
Yeah, it was definitely a physical game. I mean, personally for me, I'm a big guy. I usually get hit low, so the legs are a little achy. I'm getting the cold tub maybe later tonight, but it's definitely a war. We expect it to be a big hit collision game. SEC championship last year, we ran the ball a lot. We ran ground pound for. We had a little 4-minute drill there at the end, and that's what it is. That's what we're expecting. Old football game.
Sorry if you've been asked this already, but obviously Ryan making the play that he did at the end of the game. How is it to see a guy like that, succeed in year one? How was the celebration in the locker room?
Yeah, it's awesome. Just seeing a young guy like that. You see him come in, 17-year-old as he is, and you see him come in. It's just, man, this kid loves the sport. And I've never seen someone that young come in and just he proves it. Like if I was Jaylen, even if myself was up there, if I was Jaylen one-on-one ball, boom, I'm picking him. He's a great player, and he's never showed us wrong yet.
Just talk about the creativity of Nick Sheridan and what he has brought as the offensive coordinator, especially this game right here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Coach Sheridan's a great coach. He showed a lot, especially this game. We ran a lot of great plays. We ran 2 trick plays. I mean, I had a double pass was supposed to be thrown to me. I got covered up. We ran it, and we had a reverse back to the quarterback and throw. They kind of covered that up too. But just to show that he's got the stomach to do that. And he trusts us to do it because of our preparation during the week.
Was there a feeling on the sideline during that first little run that they didn't have any answer for what y'all were doing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we did what we wanted to do, and we did everything. Like they could not stop what we were doing. And I mean, I think that's the message for the game. As close as it came down to the end, as much as the end of the game is not how we wanted. I mean, it just shows when we're doing what we're doing. I don't think anybody can stop us in the country.
There was a play where Jaylen caught a blitz, and you were kind of in the void where the blitz had come from. He hits you over the middle, long gain. It gets called back on a penalty. But can you just speak to Jaylen's vision and recognition there?
Oh yeah, definitely. We had a good play call on there. We were expecting a little drop out from the end on our side and a blitz, and he spit it on me real quick, which was awesome. Just like we practiced during the week. We've seen that pressure probably once or twice during the week. So, it gets called back. It gets called back. It's not like hard feelings or anything. I'm sure I've had flags that have got called back or something to hold another play back from a big play. But it's kind of just one no next play mindset.
Is that a play maybe last year with a blitz coming, Jaylen tucks it and just tries to go with his legs?
Yeah, either way, I think it'd been a big play if he ran it or threw it. I'm happy he threw it, but he's a great athlete, so I think he'd be able to make that play anyway.
This week, or
I don't think a big distraction. It was kind of awesome. Having someone like I don't get into politics. I don't vote. Don't really get into it just because I don't think I'm old enough to need to get into it right now. And I thought it was awesome just to have that kind of icon at the game.
Jaylen looked like he was finding the tight ends a little bit more. He's finding a little bit more of his intermediate passes. How much growth have you seen in his ability to kind of just see the field and see you guys?
Yeah, it's awesome. We were lined up in a 3-by set, and we were out at number 1 as the tight end unit. And I think we got 2 or 3 passes from out there, and that's a long read to get all the way out there. So just him incorporating us a little more is obviously awesome. And we got a couple more as a group. We call ourselves the Sharks, so the Sharks got involved there a little bit, which was awesome.
And then,